Aransky, we're taking a strange corner here. Zombie Aransky. Before we jump into the Hearthstone talk, we're going to talk about Destiny. So if you just want to go to the... He already did it.
He knows what's up.
I figured it out. The Destiny beta ended over the weekend. You guys get a chance to play?
A little.
What do you think?
Loved it.
Loved it.
Great time. Played an hour, put down the controller. I'm like, I'm sold. Yeah. Just bring me the full game. I don't want to have anything spoiled.
Yeah, I sat it out for pretty much that reason.
Yeah.
Is like, like a beta to me, if I don't have to play it for my job,
sure.
Like it's like, hey, would you like your first experience with this game to be kind of buggy and crappy? Play a beta.
Yeah, and then do you want to play that exact same thing when the game comes out and you're really excited for it?
Hey, you get to lose all your progress.
Yeah.
Sounds great. No, I'm just gonna wait for the real deal.
Yeah, I just wanted to try because I'd done the alpha or whatever right after E3, and that was fun. But I had been kind of dropped in randomly. I wasn't sure what was happening. So to play this, have the story from the get go, be able to understand, I was like, this is awesome.
And for your job, it is beneficial for you to get in there and understand it from day one.
I guess.
Yep. Just make stuff up.
Will you guys be in my strike team?
No.
Today, Activision announced 4.6 million people played the beta, which is apparently the largest ever for a new IP. Largest ever beta for a new IP.
Okay.
All you have to do is just make it look just like Halo and Mass Effect, and
toss some Borderlands in there.
Yeah.
Now, one of my analyst sources, Ray Young, believes Destiny could prove to be as big as, if not bigger than, Call of Duty this year.
I believe it.
You do?
Yeah, he says, overall, we estimate... No, that's a different quote.
That's a different one.
The key title in the third quarter will be Activision Bungie's new title, Destiny. One of the most anticipated titles this year. Checks are showing that Destiny has the potential to be as big as, if not bigger than, Call of Duty this year. We have modeled ship-in of 8 million units of Destiny in the third quarter, which may prove conservative. For perspective, recently, Ubisoft revealed it had shipped in 8 million units of its new IP, Watch Dogs. And we believe the potential for Destiny is greater than that for Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
I totally believe it.
I believe it's bigger than Watch Dogs, but I don't
Call of
see
Duty
it
is like, you're talking
toppling
about
Call
like
of Duty.
20 million in sales, right?
Yeah. Well, for the recent ones, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
it's falling.
I absolutely believe that Destiny could be the best-selling game of the year.
I have a really hard time. I have a really hard time believing that. I can't swallow that pill. It's exciting. It's exciting with us gamers because we're following it and we know what's up. But Call of Duty has its audience that's just Call of Duty, and then on top of that, you add the hardcore IGN fan who consumes everything about it.
So, like the beta, they eventually opened it up to everybody, but you would presume that it was not open for a super long length of time. It was a 10 gigabyte download.
Yeah.
It was you need to be kind of plugged into video games to have checked out this beta, and 4.6 million people did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
like when that game's on store shelves and Walmarts and Targets and other places, GameStops.
I just think that
stores.
people right now are so hungry for something to play on their Xbox Ones and PlayStation 4s, and this was a free thing that is supposed to be like the next big thing that's really going to push your system. I think that's probably, and it's also like, hey, what's Bungie going to do after Halo? There's a lot of curiosity there. I don't know if that's going to translate into people actually running out and buying it right away, especially if...
Oh, man.
Especially, like, there have been some wishy-washy things we've heard about the amount of content that's actually in there, how much there is to do once you hit the level cap, how quickly you'll hit the level cap. It's unproven. It'll be interesting to see.
Every Halo game has always been consistently a bestseller. It's one of the biggest franchises in video games.
But not as big as Call of Duty.
And but they weren't like partnered up with Activision's ability to manufacture hits, and the game's great. Yeah, and it's on last gen and current gen.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's just crazy that Activision has both Destiny and Call of Duty. Like if it has the two biggest games of the year, it's nuts. People hate on Activision, but they've got those. They've got Hearthstone is
Skylander, World of Warcraft is still the unchallenged.
Yeah, very very good at making money.
Yeah, for sure. Here's a question: will Destiny outsell Master Chief Collection?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I will play Master Chief Collection more.
I just wonder, does that bother Microsoft? Like Bungie's new IP will outsell their latest Halo collection?
It's a collection. It's a anthology. It's not a new thing that people haven't played yet.
Right.
Like it's not an apples to apples thing.
Master Chief Collection is so good.
Also, it's only on one platform.
I literally wake up and I'm like, I can't believe that Master Chief Collection is a thing. That thought goes through my head. I was such
You're oh, the baby.
It's like a dream game. It's like I played so much Halo 2 and Halo 3 and Halo Reach, Now they're all together, all those maps, all those modes. Like, I absolutely anticipate that Master Chief Collection is going to be like my game for years. Like, that's going to be my go-to game for years and years and years. I genuinely believe that. And like, it feels like they're doing it right. Like all these, well, wait a second, are you doing, like they've covered off on like all the weird questions, like all the weird things that could have made it not be awesome. But in no like world does that game outsell Destiny.
I think it could potentially outsell Destiny on the Xbox One.
Maybe.
Like sure. That's the only place that it's really going to be a contest.
Potentially.
By the way, I am still bummed that there's no Destiny on PC. That's dumb.
PC gaming finally dead.
Yep. This analyst reports comes on the tails of Activision's second quarter earnings reports. Does it surprise you to learn or to know that 60% of Activision's revenue last quarter comes from digital revenue?
No, not at all. Especially considering they own World of Warcraft
and Hearthstone.
Yeah, well, I mean, Hearthstone probably isn't making them nearly as much money. It's making them money, but it's probably not like that much money.
It's impossible to speculate, but I would say it's probably a decent chunk.
I bet it is.
Yeah. So in the second quarter,
in digital revenue, that's factoring DLC. It's factoring
for Call of Duty Ghosts.
It's factoring all PC, virtually all PC sales of Call of Duty.
Digital console sales, like
right. Yeah.
60, does it surprise me? I guess I agree with Dan. Like, since it includes WoW and stuff like that, yeah, maybe not, but that's still.
Actually, we should clarify: is this Activision or Activision Blizzard?
Activision Blizzard.
Okay, so Activision Blizzard is the parent company that owns both Activision and Blizzard. Yep. So it definitely like WoW still makes so much money.
Yeah,
so much money.
It's true.
Thanks, China.